Hello and welcome to ShinyCast Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, the only podcast where you get a free toy with every box. Rocks 101, and with me today we also have our hosts. Please go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Villager Boy. I'm really into Rock Dog, that sort of thing, and people hate me for it for some reason.
I'm Space Tree Studios, William. I talk about big lizards and shit.
I'm not a host. I'm just a guest. My name's Derps McPineapple.
You're kind of a host.
No, this is. I'm not a part of. I'm not a member.
You are now.
You permission to speak.
Oh wait, fine. So, what are we talking about today?
Excuse me.
I guess the main focal point were the live-action remakes of animated properties. Like, we kind of touched on that in the last episode, what the other guys did, but we have since gotten like the official trailer for Aladdin. The Dora trailer is supposed to come out soon. We can elaborate more on that trend.
That actually recently just came out, during the Kids' Choice Awards right now.
Okay, so that did just drop?
Yeah.
Cool, let's do a live reaction to it later.
Nah, just...
Didn't Disney start the whole trend with Maleficent?
The recent trend, yeah. It has a thing that existed before, though, because there was that Rocky and Bullwinkle movie in the 2000s, if anyone remembers that.
Yeah, and there was the Tim Burton remake of Alice in Wonderland as well.
Oh wait, guys,
yeah.
Guys,
about that.
Mario Brothers movie, that was 1993.
There was a Yogi Bear movie.
Oh.
2010.
Don't
The live-action
please.
Scooby-Doos.
Don't remind me of that.
There was a Marmaduke movie. They made a fucking Marmaduke movie.
Yep. There were two Flintstones movies back in the 90s.
The OG film.
Viva Las Vegas,
Scooby-Doo.
baby!
The Scooby-Doo movie. That
is
is the
Scooby-Doo
masterpiece.
2, written by James Gunn.
Speaking of Maleficent, they're actually making another one.
Another
Sequel,
Scooby-Doo movie.
No, another Maleficent
Oh.
movie.
I was gonna say,
Is she actually evil this time?
they better have the guy who played Shaggy in the first one. They better bring him back.
Hopefully. Doesn't he actually voice Shaggy now or something in the cartoons?
He does. Just
that's cool.
Living the dream.
Yep, living the dream. Only has to use about 1/1000% of his power.
It was kind of pretty much, after, his, Shaggy's original voice actor, died a few years ago. Just so then, yeah.
So should we start with Aladdin? Do we just want to go over our thoughts based on the new trailer?
Sure.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I feel like Will Smith is the genie. It could work if they play their cards right. Because judging from the trailer, they give the genie quite a bit of personality, but they have to be able to pull that off for the entirety of the film. Otherwise, it's just going to be blue Will Smith.
Or Will Smith and Blueface.
Yeah.
And watching that trailer,
hey, that's racist.
I think he looks perfectly fine when he's just Will Smith in the fancy clothing. They could have just had that the whole time, like they do in the actual Broadway musical, and it would have been fine. They didn't have to do the whole "I'm a blue man" dude now.
Actually, wait, no, blue. There are scenes, because I saw in the full trailer. There are scenes where apparently the genie is not blue, and he's just
yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
What is up with that?
And
blends in.
At that point, it's either do one or the other.
You're right, because in the beginning of the film, that merchant guy is the genie. Okay. So he
that
can do that. So I guess you could say when he's not blue, he's and under that merchant disguise or whatever.
I think it should mostly just be the Will Smith we see of him, just not blue. Just have that be the majority of it. You can have him blue when he first introduces himself, or doing anything major magic.
Oh my gosh! It costs so much money to make someone blue.
I can see that. I can see that he snaps his fingers or something, and he magically changes back to his normal skin tone. He's like, that's much better.
We have to spend $5 whole in paint.
Whenever he has to turn back into Blue Genie, he just goes da-ba-dee da-ba-da and snaps his fingers.
Dude, that would be hilarious if they did that.
Or they could just what the fuck was I gonna say? Just fuck.
Do we ever know?
The genie should have been played by Bodhi.
I never know what I'm gonna say.
I guess I was trying to make it like a blueberry inflation joke, but I think just but
Let's not do
Abort,
that.
abort,
Save that
abort.
for episode
Let's
69.
pretend that does not exist. Okay.
okay, all right.
Moving on. My thoughts about the
Ever
genie in general is
since-
just can he size up with Robin Williams? That's kind of what I'm curious to see what happens.
What they need to do is not make Will Genie try to act like Robin Williams and have him do his own thing for the Genie
Just
character.
have him be Will Smith.
Because like, alright, when I was a kid, I used to almost every time we went to Disneyland, we would go to the Aladdin musical that played at California, and every genie, like every time we went there, the genie always rotated every like month or so, and each genie did their own set of jokes, their own thing, and they were actually encouraged in the by the producers to pull their own thing. So I'm really hoping that they do something like that with Will and just kind of have him do his own thing.
It's worth pointing out that Robin Williams in the original, he was also ad-libbing a lot of his own stuff, so that's probably where that was inspired from.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, just have Will Smith be Will Smith. Give him his own set of personality and everything. And, like, judging from the trailer, it looks like that's at least what they're trying to do. Because, like, they know we can't have him be Robin Williams again because that's just not going to work.
Yeah.
And I guess the next question is, which Will Smith are we going to get? Are we going to get YouTube Rewind Will Smith? Are we going to get Men in Black Will Smith?
I'm hoping we get, like, a mix of French Prince of Bel-Air and whatever else Will Smith is good in.
Sure.
Well,
Shark
judging
Tale,
from
yes.
the snippet,
I want Shark Tale I want Will Smith fish in Aladdin.
Yeah, it's just
like,
And I'll just
Judging-
enter Will Smith fifth.
judging from what we saw in the trailer, like with the music, he does have like a rap-based version of "Never Had Fun Like Me." So like,
Right.
they're definitely giving his own spin on it.
yeah.
So basically, we're gonna get the song "Switch" in this movie as the end credits theme.
The song... what?
The rap version?
Yeah, the song "Switch" by Will Smith.
Nice.
Oh.
That's gonna be the end credits theme. Hey Aladdin, want to be a prince? Just switch. And
Look,
then they
do a
get
little
Nintendo
old
Switch into the movie because he need that product.
Do a little switcheroo.
Oh, no. They're going to add the original song so they can get the Oscar nomination for Best Original Song.
Nice.
Oh crap.
Oh, you're right. They probably will do that too, won't they? I mean, they could also just steal songs from the musical.
Hey, guys, do you want to watch the Aladdin remake before it comes out? And do you want that movie to also be good? Watch the Aladdin fucking play that's been out for 10 years. Watch the musical.
I've seen that. Yeah, I saw that
There's
at
a-
California Adventure, wherever
There's
it was.
a Broadway version
not
and
bad.
a Disneyland version. I just preferred the Disneyland version because of nostalgia, but...
Well, we have a nice recommendation for shooting here.
we need the porn version of Aladdin.
Oh,
Okay,
whoa.
started.
That's where the blueberry inflation comes in.
Will Smith
hell
pulls
yeah.
out his Will Smith fish, wiggles it
It is
around.
Will Smith dick.
I've been
that's-
recording for about 5 to 7 minutes now, and we had just been demonetized. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Nope.
We can't even monetize it anyway. We have like what 12 subs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We can
You need to get
monetize
James
it on
on
Pornhub.
Ooh.
It takes less than 24 hours to get verified.
Okay, we need to come up with the porn title for this episode then.
Will
Keep it.
Smith.
Who wants to go to Walmart?
Hot
Will
Jasmine
Smith gets
blueberry
fishy
inflation.
with Aladdin.
Yes.
You guys in the chat work on that while we go to the next topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before we move on.
Actually, yeah, because we didn't actually talk about how we feel about the movie itself yet.
Oh wait, just I think this is one thing I kind of want to mention. Just about the guy who plays Jafar in the live action movie. Just
Yeah.
like why is he like young? I mean, just I never really understood that. Just
Oh,
That's
why is he
my
young?
biggest issue right now with the movie. Like, I get why they did Will Smith as a genie. That makes sense to me. The guy they got to do Jafar, that's where I have a problem
Oh,
because
Jafar.
that guy is not Jafar.
yeah, just
I thought you were talking about Aladdin.
that
Like,
means-
Aladdin's always been young.
No.
like I was talking about Jafar. Just
Okay.
Part of
Yeah,
it is he has to look young enough so that it's not quite as creepy when he's coming on to Jasmine as part of the
But,
movie.
like, he's the villain.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be creepy.
Exactly.
just
Like,
why
Not
couldn't
that creepy,
why
not
couldn't they
pedophile
get,
creepy.
like why couldn't they get like why couldn't they get like an old guy to play him or whatever? Just
yeah, get an old Arab guy, give him that little mustache thing, and
yeah.
And I know that like Jafar had a higher voice in the original, but like this guy's voice is way too high. This is not a menacing guy at all. Like
Yeah.
that guy is not going to be able to convince me to go into a giant tiger head.
I need to
I'm going to
I need to
disagree with
watch
you
the
on that. I
trailer
think it's a good casting choice.
I don't remember what his voice sounded like.
It's fine to me.
Was it like Botako Tako Aladdin?
Aladdin, we must go to the city to save the world.
I come from afar. I have a bomb in my car.
5 minutes in, and now we're officially demonetized. In case there was any doubt.
And then Disney gets sued. The end.
My name's Jafar, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Okay. Before we move on, I want to know my thoughts about the Aladdin trailer in general. I just want to say it's extremely colorful. If I didn't know any better, and I didn't think Disney did this, I would say it was a Bollywood version of Aladdin. The dance scene, the colors that are used, the costumes and designs, it's actually looks pretty cool, and I kind of want to see it based on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it looks fine, but that's all it really does to me. It doesn't really look that great on the one hand or really that bad on the other. Just kind of looks fine.
Wait
Like,
a
I'm
minute.
sure it has its audience, though.
Wait. I just realized something. Is Gilbert Gottfried is going to come back, or just like to play the parrot Iago or something, or just?
I'd be surprised if the Ago the parrot shows up at all.
Well, we see him like in a shot, but he was like giant chasing Aladdin at one point.
Yeah, just but I'm guessing he just never talks in this version or whatever.
Sounds like an
Of
actual
course,
parrot.
he's not gonna talk, because it's a Disney live action remake. Just like
But parrots do talk.
hold on, good point. But trying to think, there was another Disney reboot. Yeah, okay, so yeah, in Cinderella, the mice don't talk.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
just squeaking mice.
Yeah.
That somehow have opposable thumbs and can make clothing. But I'm gonna ignore that.
See, Iago can talk, but he can only say one sentence that he just heard, and he says it 3 times in a row.
Right.
Cave of Wonders! Cave of Wonders! Cave of Wonders!
Cave of Wonders!
I'm gonna call
Diamond
Bob
Brass!
Eisner right now and just I'm gonna tell him to hire you for this new reboot.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, comment, subscribe! Loot Crate!
The big switch, the big thing nobody would expect is if they don't make Iago talk, but for whatever reason they make Abu talk.
That would be
Stop the T-Series!
Oh no.
Okay, who would voice Abu?
Ow, I don't know.
They should get Dan Castellaneta.
I think
I was gonna say, who voices Abu in The Simpsons?
Abu should be voiced by the guy who voices Stitch.
Huh.
I think that could work.
Who voiced Stitch again?
I don't know, but
let me do a
voice,
quick
a voice kind of like that, I think could work for Abu.
Abu? Ooh.
Whoa.
Let's see. Chris
Thank you,
Sanders.
Shushville, for your insightful commentary.
Chris Sanders. That's the guy who voiced Stitch.
Yes,
This is the known for.
let's get Chris Sanders to voice Abu.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's voice the carpet too.
Here's a
Hey,
problem.
Aladdin, want to feel my carpet? Oh, whoa.
You know what people don't realize? I mean, they probably do. I don't even know why I brought it up, but by the time the teaser trailer for a movie comes out, it's probably already been in post-production for a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, they're just tweaking it.
Yeah, they're doing the sound mixing, they're adding the VFX, they're doing all that, color correction, color grading, all that.
Like, okay, I'm just going to bring this up now so I don't have to bring it up later. The Godzilla King of the Monsters, that finished main production already in December. Like, even most of the post-production is already done. Right now, all they're doing is just, like, adding, like, little, like, Easter eggs is what we're getting at right now.
Yeah.
Like, that movie's already done. We just have to wait till May now.
Apparently, according to Jack Black from his his YouTube channel, they're filming another Jumanji movie.
Good.
Okay.
Don't you mean famous YouTuber Jablisky Games?
Of course, I mean Jablinski Games.
Yo, can we get Jablinski Games on here?
Yeah.
That would be
Be a
that would
treat.
be.
We are officially rebranding as Jablinski Cast. Thank you and good night.
All right, stop recording.
Yeah, shut the whole thing down.
Cancel
the
it.
whole thing off.
Screw the whole thing.
What was the next topic?
Well,
Hang
I
on, the
guess-
trend of animated to live action. There's still Sonic. There's still Detective Pikachu, and there's still the new Dora the Explorer.
Oh yeah, we still have all that to talk about.
Yeah.
Do I want to talk about Sonic now?
I guess so.
How about we just end that Sonic topic with they need to either fix
They need
it
to
or
stop.
cancel. They need to stop. They need to stop, and they need to cancel this Sonic movie and start over.
They should just
Because-
make it fully animated, please.
What they have now is just no.
You know what the word? You know, honestly, I could see it if they actually made a fully animated Sonic movie. I bet the Academy would just like look at that like, oh, Sonic the Hedgehog, my kid plays the game, nominated for the best animated feature.
Yeah.
So that way, we would finally be able to say the Academy Award nominated Sonic the Hedgehog, and then we can all die.
At this rate,
Yeah.
Sonic will be president.
Hasn't that happened?
It'll be like
It's happened somewhere.
it'll be the Waldo moment all over again.
I mean, about 10 years, he'll be old enough to run for president.
Vote Sonic
He's
for president
I mean-
2026.
Oh my god, guys, guess what? Sonic is running for president.
Oh!
Oh,
Sonic has passed.
Finally.
A moment of silence.
Flag at half-mast.
What's that? Did you say a moment of silence?
Yeah, Sonic has passed.
All right, I'll give you a moment of silence.
Okay, Morty. You gotta give Sonic a moment of silence, Morty.
This has been ShinyCast's weekly thoughts on the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Moving on.
You know what's telling
Come
me,
back
though?
next week for
last
another
week-
moment of silence.
So, like, last week was South by Southwest, and everyone thought we were going to get the trailer then, and then we didn't. Like, Sega has no control of this at all. They couldn't even get that. And the fact that it's the end of March right now, the movie comes out in November, we still haven't gotten anything for it. They have literally no faith in this movie, do they?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Isn't there something about like Jim Carrey playing as Dr. Eggman or something?
Yeah, Jim Carrey is Eggman.
Oh okay.
And to segue from that, in another case of odd casting, apparently they cast Danny Trejo as the voice of Boots in the new Dora the Explorer movie.
Uncultured
not
Sign. I
seen
just
the
want to
trailer
let you
yet,
know
but
I
that sounds
started
amazing.
recording about 19 minutes ago.
He's just letting everyone else know so they can jump in the chat and make meme.
Yeah.
Sonic has passed. Let's talk about Dora.
All right.
The real movie of the year.
Yeah, so just recently, the like, as of this recording, a trailer has recently been dropped up. Like the Kids Choice Awards is like still playing right now. Just like I think like an hour ago they revealed a trailer, from the new Dora movie. So just it was
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't
Thank
seen it
you,
yet.
yeah, I remember that. Just
So, did you see the trailer yet?
yeah, I did. Just
I didn't see the trailer yet. We need to do a live reaction.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I have like the Kids Choice Awards on right now. Just yeah.
Why?
I don't
Are
know
you a
why.
kid?
Just I don't know why I do this to myself sometimes.
This
Just
Chuck
Why
E.
do you
Cheese's where
care
a kid
what
can be a kid?
9-year-olds and preteens think?
like I said, I don't fucking know. Just
So, do we want to do a live reaction to the Dora movie trailer?
I don't
They
know.
synchronize it.
Let me see if I can. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, I think it is.
You know, maybe if there were enough 9-year-olds, PewDiePie could win YouTuber of the Year, but...
Yep, it's on YouTube. Paramount Pictures even uploaded it. By the way, Paramount Pictures, same people doing the Sonic movie. So Paramount has more faith in Dora the Explorer than they do Sonic the Hedgehog.
I honestly have more faith as well because Sonic just who hired
I have more faith
who
too.
hired the guy that made the Sonic design? Who
Apparently the
who
guy
looked at it and said, "Yes, good, that's Sonic. Put on
you know
poster."
who it was? The guy who did Deadpool is the one who said it was okay.
Okay, guy who did Deadpool. How about you just delete your career?
It will be after this.
For real.
And also, the guy just who designed, Sonic, for the movie, did he just forget that he had gloves and he just thought that those were like actual white hands?
It's like we got rid of.
He didn't even get a reference photo. The colleague was like, "Hey, draw a blue hedgehog."
Yeah, the Eddie is just. Or
yeah, you'll look at it. Just it's a blue hedgehog with red Nikes or something. I don't know.
What is it? I don't know if these are gloves or anything. Just I think those are his actual hands or something. Just
yeah, those are
I'll
just
just still
hands.
fuck with it. I don't fucking care. Just
This is what
we agreed that Sonic had passed.
You have to suffer. So I have the Dora movie trailer up in a tab, paused at 0 if we want to try that one.
All right, let me also get Dora the Explorer paused at 0.
Dora and the Lost City of Gold.
Dora Explorer.
I just have it paused.
Movie trailer.
I see her running towards me, very determined.
I love how even though the reboot's out, well, it's coming out, the first search result is still the College Humor video with Ariel Winter.
Yes.
Yeah. Could have fooled me. All right, I'm at 0.
Oh, they looks like the same actor though. That's the crazy part.
What if it just is her?
like I don't think it is.
It'd be amazing.
New movie official trailer. Okay, I have it paused at 0.
Okay, do you want to do the count off then?
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 1, go. Just 3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1, penguins.
Bing.
Appropriate audiences.
You know the jungle.
Wait, this isn't Dora. This is a live-action Temple Run.
Oh my gosh, they made a live-action Temple Run movie. Yes.
Oh no, she died.
I'm okay, Boots.
Broke my legs.
It's a Boots.
Hearing Danny Trejo go
An
is
ancient
amazing.
city made of gold. Parapata. And your mother and I are gonna prove it.
And me.
I'm sorry, sweetie, you're not going.
What?
Being in the city
Look at the
around kids
thickness of
young
those
and
eyebrows.
much like Diego,
She's been
you
exploring
might
all her
have-
life,
You're gonna
but
get
now
a
she
vibe
can't
from
do
these
this.
rapes. The music sounds like this.
She fought a bear when she was 5.
Yeah,
She almost got eaten by a wolf on the daily.
Actually, how old is she supposed to be in this movie?
5.
Apparently, I think like in this, she's in high school.
Diego.
No, she's 5.
Okay, that's supposed to be Diego. Just
High school.
okay.
Life or death. Keep a low profile.
That's Diego.
Figured Diego would have more hair.
Hello. Excuse me. This is
Okay,
not
bye,
the
Dora.
most. That's not my whispered husband. That's not Diego Brando. Just
He has friggin' dynamite.
He brought a flare to school, sir.
The jungle.
Here's the
Well
scavenger
then.
hunt list. Team up in groups of 4.
This looks like it's gonna be hilariously awful. I want to see it now.
You'll help us find your parents and the lost city of gold.
The
And
Lost
your
City of
parents.
Gold
Oh my god, it's
Rings.
Hey Arnold the movie.
All right, so a couple of laws broken, human
Brought a
trafficking.
knife on the field trip, everybody.
Come with me if you want to live.
Wow.
Come with me if you want to not
This
die.
is G-rated human trafficking.
Why
Oh my
are there
God,
so
it's
many
the
movies with this line? Come with me if you want to live. That's what the
I think
Lego
it's
movie was
me.
making fun of.
So is this a Dora movie or is it just a PG Tomb Raider?
I think it's both.
oh look, it's like fake CGI monkey.
They looked at Dora, they saw Temple Run, and like, yeah, let's just grab some of that too.
Keep going no matter what.
And you just just make it Tomb Raider. I guess just.
So where's Swiper?
Okay, so it's Dora the
God, this
Explorer,
is
Tomb Raider,
frickin'
and
Dora
Temple
movie.
Run.
How did they get Swiper in this?
I don't think Swiper's in this.
This film is not yet rated.
Honestly,
Wait, there's like the emblem thing.
I saw. Yeah, there's Swipers on an emblem, but that's probably just an Easter egg.
Or
You know, I
just-
hope they put that creepy bear in here. Dude, like when I was 5, that bear and Dora scared the shit out of me all the time because I thought that bear was actually gonna maul and eat her.
I think I need to
Or if you
cleanse
get
my
to the
palate
lost
with
city
the
of
college humor.
gold. Yeah. The gold Dora must first enter through the shrine of the silver monkey.
Oh, by the way, just a little fun fact. Like in the Japanese dub of Dora the Explorer, Swiper the Fox was voiced by Sonic's Japanese voice actor.
You know, I wouldn't
Okay.
be surprised if the whole reason this movie even exists is because they're just reusing the sets from the Legend of the Hidden Temple movie.
Yeah,
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what's the Legend of the Hidden Temple?
It was like an old game show on Nickelodeon or
Yeah, it
something.
was an old
Oh.
90s new
It
game
was
show.
the greatest
I remember
game show on
now what
Nickelodeon.
you're talking about.
The choice is yours, and yours.
I only know about that because Kevin Perger did a video on it.
Correct.
Also, Olmec is voiced by D. Bradley Baker, so he's also the same guy who did the voice for Beautiful Joe. Henshin and Go-Go, Blue Bear.
Number 4 from Kiss Next Door.
You know, I have a theory. Here's my theory, okay? They tried to make a Temple Run movie, and they had the sets and everything, but they couldn't film it because something happened in the company.
They lost a license.
They lost a license, and then Nick Jr.
And for
came over
some
and was like,
reason-
hey, we'll buy these sets from you for $100 million, and we'll make a movie with it. So they filmed
And
the Dora the
sold.
Explorer the movie using the sets that they would have used for a Temple Run movie. Or another Indiana Jones movie.
They're still making another
Featuring
Indiana
old
Jones
man
movie.
Harrison Ford.
So I'm looking on the description about the trailer of the Dora movie, just and I see Danny Trejo's name on here, but just but it's not.
Lion
it's
Dog, I'd like to answer your statement with a question. Do you think that Angry Birds was relevant when they made the Angry Birds movie? I don't
No, of
think
course
so.
not.
So, yeah, of course they're gonna make a Temple Run movie, even if it's not
They were
relevant,
supposed to make
because
Okay, if you could just
Was Battleship still relevant when they made that movie?
see these. That's what Hollywood does.
Blame that, atheists.
you could just let
Was
me
Yogi
finish
Bear
this one.
still
There,
relevant
okay.
when they made that movie?
All right, let Villager Boy finish up.
Just while I was looking for the description, I saw Danny Trejo's name on there, so I guess he's in the movie. But I don't see him. I don't see him. His name next to Boots, because I guess I'm just assuming he's not actually voicing him, or he probably could be just probably around like the middle of the movie or something.
Yeah,
Just-
Danny Trejo confirmed on social media that he is Boots the Monkey.
oh, he is.
Yeah, he confirmed on
Oh,
Facebook and Twitter.
If this is the live action version of an animated classic, so what's going to happen is Dora drinks some rotten jungle juice, or whatever you want to call it, or sucks some poison out of a frog, and now she can talk to Boots.
Okay then.
Wouldn't that just be the Wild Thornberries movie?
It did say embrace your wild side, so it's probably where they're getting inspiration from.
We're just gonna have a Nickelodeon jungle crossover movie of Hey Arnold, Wild Thornberries, Dora the Explorer, and Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh my God, he actually is voicing him. Oh, okay. Just
I'm wondering
Sponsored
how
by
it's gonna
Temple
work.
Run.
ShinyCast is sponsored by Temple Run and Temple Run of Doom, featuring Indiana Jones.
Do we have another movie on the list?
Of the live action stuff.
Yes.
Detective Pikachu, I guess.
Do we have anything new to say that they didn't already touch on last week?
Probably not.
Wait, you guys talked about it last week, then why are we talking about it?
That's why I'm asking.
Okay, let's skip that for now. What else is there?
Okay.
Disney's doing Lion King, Lady and the Tramp. They did a live action Kim Possible movie, which I didn't know they were already done with.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Just
Everybody's reaction to Kim Possible movie. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I think everyone just fucking forgot about that.
I forgot it happened until I started seeing reviews for it popping up on YouTube.
Hold on, I'm looking for a video by Gus Johnson.
Yeah, the general reaction that I've seen from it is, it exists and that's about it.
Okay.
So it gets a solid movie out of 10.
Yeah, just I looked it up. I looked up the Kim Possible live action remake on the IMDb. It got like a 4.1 on there. Just I know
IMDb
this source stuff
doesn't
is not
mean
really reliable, but but I just thought I'd mention
What
that.
does B movie have on IMDb?
That's a good question.
Hold on, let me look that up. Let's see.
I couldn't find it.
6.1 out of 10.
Okay, so B movie is better than Kim Possible. Gotcha.
Oh no, Gus Johnson didn't make it. The other guy made it. Fuck, what's his name?
Barry B Possible.
No, he's the guy that made the Road War.
Road Warrior.
And also sent
No.
and also
Road Work
also,
ahead.
Rock Dog has like a 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb, so it's even better than the Kim Possible live action remake.
Rock Dog, better than Kim Possible. Put
They-
that on the DVD.
They need to do a live action remake of Cory in the House.
Mm.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I would love to see that.
Was definitively the best anime ever produced?
For real. It would definitely be successful if it was in the hands of Netflix, who have made the
Yes.
very successful Death Note.
Yes. You see, my favorite episode of Cory in the House is when he got in the fucking robot and punched the angel.
It's a classic.
At some point, I want to talk about Love, Death, and Robots for a little bit because I'm genuinely into that show.
Oh wait, there was that one thing where I think about Kyle Massey recently.
Who's Kyle Massey?
The guy who played Cory in the House.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was
Cory
just
in the Big
Cory.
House.
I thought Cory's name was just Cory. He has no last name. He's
your man.
Like many people, it's just like this headline that says former Disney Channel star Kyle Massey sued for allegedly attempting a lewd act with a minor. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pilot episode of Cory in the Courthouse.
This is why I hope I never. This is why I hope I never become a celebrity, because then I'm going to instantly get an allegation of rape or child molestation.
Oh, too bad, bitch. That's real life for you.
Happens to
Just
all.
don't be a kid, then you're fine.
That's how Hollywood works.
You go in a few movies, you make a couple bucks, you get a couple rape accusations, couple lawsuits here and there. It's just part of life.
Yeah.
Thank you, Harvey Weinstein.
Just don't fuck kids and you're okay.
Look, even if you don't fuck kids, someone's going to find a reason to be mad at you, and they're going to file a lawsuit.
Do not diddle kids.
Yes,
it's not good diddling
big
kids.
celebrity. I found out you were on this podcast called ShinyCast. We have some questions about you. Oh no.
Oof.
Wow.
My career is over.
Is there another discussion topic?
Aside from the live action things, the Avengers Endgame trailer recently dropped.
Yeah.
I've not seen that. I've tried to avoid watching the Endgame trailers just because I don't want anything really spoiled.
Don't worry, they barely show anything anyway.
Oh yeah.
In fact, half of this one was just like old stock footage from the old other films in black and white.
I feel like I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Wonder Park. It's it's in theaters right now. But I feel like I watched the teaser trailer. The beginning of it was really awesome, and then it kind of like went very meh towards the end of the teaser trailer, and then all the other trailers are just shit. But like, there was a moment in the beginning of the teaser trailer that actually really caught my attention, because there was some like sad, creepy music or whatever. This kid's lost in the woods, and she finds this abandoned amusement park, and you're thinking, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And then it comes to life, and there's talking animals, and then it's ruined. I feel like this would have really worked as like a horror movie. Like a good horror movie, not just like cheap jump scares, but of course, Hollywood would never go in that direction.
Sounds like We Bought a Zoo.
Oh.
They made a movie about quote-unquote ugly monsters. There's a trailer for it somewhere. They're not even ugly.
Ugly dolls, yeah.
They're slightly disconfigured, but they're pretty other than that. They're, they're kid friendly, whatever. They're not even ugly.
Right.
Yeah, ugly people never win.
It's gonna be a ripoff of Trolls. Learn to be yourself.
For real.
Something like that.
I will say that, like, okay. There you go.
Like, I don't even understand why people even like the Trolls movie. I mean, just
I thought it was
I
fine.
can
But
tell
that's
you
about
why
it.
my 5-year-old niece does. That's because she likes everything that has pretty colors.
oh yeah, that makes sense. Just
It wasn't
all
terrible.
your
It was just kind of there.
There's a fuck. I'll think about it in a second.
But Wonder Park, the thing with that is that's one of those. It's a Nickelodeon movie, and it's basically just a pilot film for a TV series that's supposed to come out at the end of the year.
Yeah, I just thought, with the thing with Wonder Park, I just thought it just didn't really look that interesting. I mean, it's just
Oh, okay. So
They
I didn't
should
realize
have.
it existed until you brought it up just now.
there's
It should have been.
like a I remember what I was gonna say now. There's a sub kind of there's like a group of shows like toddler shows that rip each other off. They're all like about these kids who are monsters. So you've got like Vampirina, you've got Super Monsters, you got this other shit, and my niece watches all of them, and like all the episodes are basically about the same things. Like if you have one episode from this one show, you'll find another like mirror episode from another show with different characters, but they're all doing the same shit.
Only this one's blue and this one's red.
For real. And there's I went on Twitter and I asked like why do they make these shit shows? They're all about fucking monsters on, Disney Junior or whatever. Somebody who's actually an artist brought up an interesting point that monsters are a great source of inspiration for character design, and that would be a really great reason for having this many monster shows, except for the fact that none of them look original at all. You look at Hotel Transylvania, it's not super great, but at least the character designs are solid. And if you look at these Disney Junior shows, it's just like reskins of normal human character models. Like, oh, this one's blue and it has bat hair. Oh,
yeah. And she has fangs. Does she have fangs? I don't know. Just
who knows? But I don't know why they. Well, obviously, they don't put the effort in because it's a show for toddlers, and it's the quickest way to make money. But there are I applaud the toddler shows that actually try, Sesame Street and
Sesame Street has been on, has been long
years
for like God knows when. Just like it started like that shit started like 1969. And it's still going.
Yeah, that's just a testament to the quality of the show.
Yeah.
Won an Oscar for 100 years.
They managed to teach kids about not only, like basic spelling and math and whatever, but they also teach, sometimes difficult to talk about subjects like death and mental illness. And,
wasn't there a character that was meant to teach the kids about like AIDS and stuff like that too?
Probably. There was even this one. I think there was this one thing where they talked about like breastfeeding or something. Just
yeah.
I'm pretty sure
clarify regarding the AIDS. And clarify regarding the AIDS. Because each country has their own version of Sesame Street. The South African version of Sesame Street does have a character who has AIDS, and they do bring it up.
Yeah, and they manage to talk about these difficult subjects that most parents don't want to talk about until they're like teenagers or preteens. But like Sesame Street is really good at teaching kids about these facts of life and helping them grow and develop, and that is
they even introduced like this Muppet who has autism.
I fucking applaud the show for doing the things that it does.
Yeah, I mostly just Sesame Street for not listening to Autism Speaks for that sort of thing, just because it's just this thing with Autism Speaks is just they're not really liable. They don't even know just what autism even is about. They treat it like it's a disease, that sort of thing. Just borderline just fuck Autism Speaks in general. So just
and they're not afraid to have fun either. They make parody. Have you seen like the parody of Game of Thrones they did?
Game of Chairs was it?
Yeah, Game of Chairs. They've done other stuff like that where they're poking fun at pop culture and making it fun for kids to watch. I think that's lovely.
They're also like, I'm pretty sure they also realize that kids aren't the only ones watching this too, because like they know that a lot of parents are gonna be watching this with their kids, so they always like throw a bone to the adults too. And like I'm sure there's also like adults who still watch the show just because they like the show. Like I have a friend who still watches Sesame Street from time to time.
You know,
they ever officially come out and announce that Bert and Ernie are gay? I'm curious.
I think like Frank Oz said something about that. Just
J.K.
like,
Rowling's gonna buy the rights to Sesame Street, and he's just gonna make all the characters gay.
Like, hold up, just what about like Frank Oz? I think he did mention something about that. I mean, I guess he said like it was like they never like he said they never intended for Bert and Ernie to be gay, but just but I think he said he's fine with that. Like if people want to, with them being gay or something, just.
Maybe they have they done an episode where like a character in Sesame Street is gay and the other like kids or whatever have to learn about that?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't really know.
That. They should do that.
I feel like it'll happen eventually, regardless.
Or maybe someone who's transgender, just something like because kids probably aren't going to understand because most kid shows. Like most like toddler shows and little small children shows have couples on screen that are just male and female, and they've probably never seen a gay couple in their lives, and at one point or another they're gonna have to face they're gonna meet a gay couple, and you want to make sure that they're not gonna react like they need to know how to react around a gay couple. They need to know that they exist. They need to to understand them and not make negative judgments about them.
Also there's like this wasn't there like this one episode of Postcards from Buster where they had like a lesbian couple or something, just
like that. That show.
I think they did.
Like just there was there was this one episode where they had like a lesbian couple and it got taken off the air because lesbian couples. So just
oh no, oh my gosh, that reminds me of a scandal. There was this Cartoon Network that had a lesbian couple in it, and the UK cut out the entire episode.
Yeah,
and this happened recently. I think in like 2014 it happened. I don't know what show it was.
Was it Steven Universe?
I think it was Steven Universe. Is that one?
Like they're like, I remember like the one episode is a flashback episode of Greg, Rose, and Pearl, and they're like Rose and Pearl doing a fusion dance. They're like
they just cut that out
to make it seem like it was less romantic and more of just like they kind of just spin a little and then there's someone else.
Yeah. That was a dick move as well.
Yeah, it was just during that part was just mostly just focused on Greg.
Cartoon Network's not homophobic, but I guess BBC is. So there's that you can throw about.
I think in conclusion, we can all agree that children's entertainment needs to have more gay people.
Yes. I mean, I guess, yeah.
It'll happen eventually.
Yeah.
Because you have to think like now people that.
But if you gotta add like some sort of LGBT character, at least it needs to make sense and that or whatever. Just
My 5-year-old niece, I'm very proud of her because she made a recent upgrade. Instead of watching Peppa Pig, she's now watching the DuckTales reboot. I'm very proud of her.
Well, good for her.
She's getting into that show.
I feel like now that like those people like from the generation right before us, when this is all like more present, more normalized, that's where I was starting to see a lot more representation show up in the media. So if like within 10 years, this will all be like just all completely normal and everything. Like we're gonna get all that soon.
Yeah. My sister watches fucking Barbie. My niece also watches Barbie. She has like 2 Barbie DVDs, and you would be surprised how many Barbie shows there are on Netflix. I think there's at least
there's
15.
A lot.
I remember watching those old Barbie movies on the DVDs when I was a little kid. That's like it just happened to be I was watching with my sister at the time, so it wasn't just me watching those. Just
you don't have to justify it.
Dog, a non-existent sister is a great sister because you don't have to worry about her.
So speaking of Barbie, let's go on that segue. Have anybody seen the new trailer for Toy Story 4?
Oh,
yeah. Right.
I chose not to. I don't want to know what Toy Story 4 is about.
Oh yeah, isn't Keanu Reeves, in that movie, the guy who played John Wick or something?
I'm just gonna watch the movie when it comes out with no expectations.
I think he plays like this toy daredevil or some shit. Just like I don't know, what was his name? Duke Kaboom or some shit. Just I think that was what his fucking name was. I don't know.
Like a GI Joe?
No, not a GI Joe, like a daredevil, like like motorcycle doing some dangerous
Evil
stunts.
Knievel.
Well, I don't know.
Hilarious.
Like, just how much you want to bet? The character that Keanu Reeves plays. How much you want to bet he's a twist villain?
I mean, I think the real twist villain is sorry to tell this, Bo Peep is back in this movie.
Yeah.
Wait, where did Bo Peep go in Toy Story 3? That's what I'm wondering.
They just kind of say, we lost Bo Peep.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I think they lost her in I'm assuming like a yard sale.
I have retard.
Because she shows up at a thrift shop, I think.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Oh.
Okay,
Sorry, your loss.
But yeah, I feel like Bo Peep's probably gonna be the twist villain in this one.
That'd be a surprise.
I'm imagining a very terrible scene where Bo Peep seduces Woody and then like chops his arm off.
Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't have a dick. If he had a dick, I would imagine Bo Peep chopping his dick off. But
because the plot is that they end up at like an amusement park or whatever, and Bo Peep doesn't want them to leave or whatever and go back to their kids. So I feel like that's gonna be like part of the conflict.
Yeah, but then that would just be recycling the other character, the purple teddy bear,
which was also recycling Stinky Pete again.
Yeah, it's like they keep recycling the same fucking villain. They need
they made the same movie 3 times.
They need different motives.
Hold on.
What about those ventriloquist dolls? Those slappies that you saw in the trailer? Those slappy ventriloquist dolls that were chasing them around. Why can't they be the villains?
It's just gonna be like the screenslaver, thing. Just where you think they're just gonna be the villain, but then the other guy just or whatever, just gonna like he's actually the villain all along or whatever. Just
the villain's gonna be the toy salesman in Toy Story 2 for real again.
Also, like wait, there's like this one thing where Tom Hanks and Tim Allen like mentioned something about like they cried after recording like Toy Story 4 or something.
Yeah, because Tom couldn't say the N-word.
No, Tim couldn't say the N-word.
Like they say like the same kind of thing when Toy Story 3 was being in production too.
Yeah, like the characters like they really wanted to say the N-word, but then they wouldn't allow it.
Bruh.
Like just Tim Allen.
The movie would have been so much better if that
been much more thought provoking.
If that bear could have said the N-word, it would have been a much better film.
Thanos bear. Well, also just comes back with the Infinity Stones to get all the toys back.
I'm going to refer to him as Thanos Bear from now until the rest of my life. And if I don't, please correct me.
No, it's a Thanos Rock Dog.
Thanos Dog.
I was going to say Uncle Remus Bear, but Thanos Bear works too, I guess. More people would get that reference.
No, but I saw the Ren and Stimpy sex scene. That was pretty.
You know what's hilarious to me though? You know what's hilarious? The same day Toy Story 4 comes out, there's another living toy movie hitting theaters.
They're releasing the Child's Play movie. Your instant memes.
Yeah, no problem.
Please make an instant meme using Miguel, please.
Thanos Miguel.
Thanos, yes, do it right now. You have 5 minutes. Go.
Okay,
Well, we're doing that. So, what was he saying about the other live Toy Story?
I am downloading this image right now.
There are 2 living toy movies coming out the same day: Toy Story 4 and Child's Play.
Oh, wait, they're remaking Child's Play?
Yeah, basically Chucky is Skynet this time.
Huh.
That is the best image I've seen in my life.
Ignoring that image.
Oh,
we're gonna have that in the podcast.
I did not mean to talk about that image. Okay. I'm not even gonna try.
Oh, the rubber nipple scene. Okay.
I'm not gonna try to defend myself.
Call the police.
Rubber nipple? Did you just what rubber?
This post right here, officer.
There's only one power to defeat Thanos.
Of course, it's Jablonski Games.
So you know how they should begin Endgame? They needed to have Lewis from Ant-Man do a full recap of the entire MCU, and as he finishes, then he turns to dust.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Okay, so basically, there's a guy named Tony Stark who built a suit from Iron Man in a cave, and then just.
You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
If you guys want to do a YTPMV with that, go ahead. There's your free source.
They made Jablonski Games into an actual movie.
Mao.
Limo. 8 limos.
Thank you, Villager, for another great instant meme.
Like there's literally instant. Like
you've got 3 minutes left to make that one meme.
It's just there's like the one meme. I just like these were like memes I made like a couple months ago.
I expect to see Thanos. What was it? What did we say? Thanos Bear? No.
Thanos Bear.
I expect to see Thanos Bear in 3 minutes. Otherwise, I am suing.
What else do you want to talk about, boyos?
So I just
Oh
want to
my
point out
gosh!
that we can
Isaiah
go
went
from...
outside and went to his lows, local lows.
That's me.
He hit a real low point.
Thank you, Isaiah.
We can
Very
go
cool.
from discussing actual topics like representation in children's media to talking about
Cock dog.
nutting at a
Thanos
funeral.
cock dog.
Yes, of course.
Quality entertainment, ladies and gentlemen.
So I feel like there needs to be more representation in children's media. 5 minutes later, dicks.
Flex tape, huh?
Yes. Thank you for watching our podcast.
Corey in the Courthouse, episode 2, baby.
We're in the courthouse, episode 2. Corey discusses his blueberry inflation fetish.
Do we have another topic?
I thought we did, but I just can't remember it.
If we don't,
I mean, if you want to bring us back to the actual Shafil's channel, the Shark Tale review came out.
the Shark Tale review.
Yeah.
The fish movie.
Will Smith fish.
Okay. If anyone who's currently what's the term? All the standard buyers in the ShinyCast chat would like to ask us a question.
We've been recording for about 52 minutes right now.
We have 53 minutes, so we'll end it with like a little Q&A thing, you know?
Oh boy.
Join the Treehouse of Horror collab too. You just re-uploaded the Treehouse of Horror collab. You uploaded like 3 different versions.
You didn't even... Did you even announce officially the second collab yet?
I don't know. But I joined one and my entry sucked, so I've honestly given up at this point with that.
See, Clem, the real question is, how is Gamora? The answer is not well, because she's dead.
Why is Gamora? Because you touch yourself at night. That's why.
In response to Halisa, what is the meaning of life? It's whatever you make of it. Next question.
When will I finish the Dogs collab? You'll probably finish it in about like 13 years.
I was gonna say he's not done with it.
I would expect you to finish it in about 13 years or more. How big do you? You should direct questions at specific people.
Okay, well, the Mario series has sold over like what 1 billion units by this point, so that much.
Matt Pat made a video about that. Just look up like how much Mario coin is worth, and then just count how many coins you have while you're playing Mario.
That was one of the old ones, right?
That
was an older one, right?
Okay, so the average Italian height is 5'5". I'm gonna say Mario's cock is about 4 inches.
You put that in metric, please, which everybody else actually uses.
4 meters.
Well, that's quite
why not?
I do not believe you are a certified mathematician.
Can I say we as American?
I did my calculations perfectly.
I speak 2 languages.
All right,
I speak 2 languages: American and English.
I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to answer this trivia question. You cannot Google it. How big is the world's largest cock?
7.
7 what? 7, just 7.
7.
14 inches. It's 14
7.
inches.
Oh, mama.
I don't remember the name of the guy who has the dick, but he is still alive.
Apparently, though, isn't he gonna like donate to like some museum after he dies?
He probably will. I don't know
Yeah.
why you wouldn't.
You?
I expect to like in the year 2097. I expect to. I'm gonna die the next day. My final death wish is I go to a museum. They accidentally take me to Ripley's Believe It or Not, and I see world's largest penis in a jar.
Why are we talking about a guy that has a long penis? Like, to
Why
be honest,
wouldn't we?
I don't fucking know.
We've been talking about
Okay,
penis this whole podcast. Okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah, like
Everything is subtext for penis. Aladdin, the genie.
We just
penis.
talked about
Will Smith
this,
fish,
Isaiah.
penis.
or the Explorer.
You're right.
Just
The genie is literally a giant blue
Oran,
ball.
penis.
it's just like it's just stories. Just looking. It's just
Oh, Todd
like, just
Howard's the
looking for
guy with the
golden
biggest penis. Okay.
Toddbot.
Th-
Where are
Thanos feet.
Th-
Thanos feet. Hell yeah.
Yes, Thanos feet. Yes. But who is this mysterious TJ?
Gyneco.
Thanos.
Tihanos bot.
Clem, I really think you should see a gynecologist.
TJ.
Fuck.
I know, Spooderman.
So, do any of us have videos we're working on?
I'm still working on my buddy Thunderstruck YTP. Like that's still a thing, I guess.
Well, yeah, Buddy Thunderstruck. That was
Villager boy,
a
what's
thing.
your fetish?
All
It's
of
not.
them.
I don't know if I have a fetish outside of what people consider
not.
to be within the normal range. The ass, tits.
Oh wait,
Don't worry, none of them are.
Let's just move on.
I
actually, I have a fetish for like rock dog. Does that count?
Well, that's okay then.
I mean, I really hope you don't join the military. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, right. I was
Yes,
supposed to make a
what-
April Fool's Day video. I forgot about
Is
that.
that supposed to be
I should do
referred
that.
to me or just
I actually can't join the military.
like I don't want to do the military thing because it's just I don't know. Just
I
doesn't
am
look.
not a strong boy.
World War III might happen any moment. I mean,
Well, that's when the
I
draft
think
will kick
I think the scares kind of died down. That a nuclear.
Fuck
war
yeah,
would
let's
happen.
start World War 3.
You see that one meme? Send nudes in 5 minutes, or we start World War III.
Mary Poppins with Fair Thoughts. I thought it was a pretty
tight.
good movie.
Charming.
Tight.
I'm
Like,
gonna
hold
I'm
up.
gonna actually send that to somebody and see how they react. I gotta find the image.
I like the songs.
I especially like the animated section just of that movie. Like hold up.
The original. Yeah. I don't. Only because they didn't have Julie Andrews in it.
Like this is only like the good part of that animated segment just because of him.
The absolute mad lad himself. We must kill the Binks children.
Alright, who should I send this image to? Someone who's
Contact?
not in this VC.
James.
Who's James?
Shay Frillis.
Out.
Oh, it's Shea Frillis. I cannot find Shea Frillis. He is not online. Let me. I think
heck.
I think I have his DMs though.
Send him to him on Twitter.
It's on Twitter. All right. Let me open up my Twitter then.
Send twits.
Do you guys the people who people who are watching this live? Do you have any questions directed to any of us, individually or as a group?
Most importantly, questions about me. Just
Just questions about him. He's the only person that matters.
yeah.
Well, we're in agreement then.
Because
Sonic?
Isaiah, you never made round 4, and Shooting Films was like, I'm just gonna make round 2 again, and I'm like, okay, I'll roll with it. Isaiah,
Still?
it was not my idea. I swear. Shooting Films came up to me. He's like, "What's a good tennis we could do?" I'm just gonna remake round 2. The one tennis.
Richer.
Is there any part of that wolf guy you posted?
If you want to make round 4, Isaiah, I will make round 5 of your round 4 as well as whatever Shooting's doing.
Well, the shooting films, there's rule 54, there's E6 to 1. You can just search that shit for yourself.
Why are you gonna announce another collab if your computer's broken?
He can't control himself
because it won't be broken later.
Oh!
Because I've lost control of my life.
I see.
Well, it's like this. If Spider-Man's dead, why is he alive?
Wait. I need to process that question.
Wait, here's a better question.
Processing. Blue screen.
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
Because I am a robot.
How can the ecosystem be real if pigeons aren't real?
I'm not fully convinced that birds are real.
Pigeons were created by Richard Nixon in 1969 as a way to survey the public. They were made by the government.
When was the last time you've seen a bird?
Very good point.
Yeah. I think I saw a bird once in my life, and I think it was at a Patton Oscars. I think I killed it.
I've heard about birds. I mean, they make songs about them.
You were role playing?
That's my favorite meme.
Cuphead is coming to your house. Fucking run.
All right, Isaiah, roll for initiative.
What?
So Cuphead's coming to Switch. Let's talk about the Nindy Direct.
Oh, that's a shooting films. That's a lovely thing.
I thought the direct was just it didn't really look that interesting, but I was really surprised when they announced Cuphead for the Switch. I mean,
I have an idea. So, what if shooting films makes this round 4, and then Isaiah, you make round 5, and then I make round 6, and we just go in a circle like that, and then it won't be confusing for anyone, and there won't be the timeline will come back together. It won't be split. I don't want a split timeline. I want it to come full circle.
You see, what we need is tennis, Ocarina of Tennis.
Exactly. Because
at the end of the game, you use milk as a tennis racket.
The tennis match that I'm currently involved in is literally there's time travel involved. You have to go back in time and then forward in time to understand everything.
Man, fuck Sonic.
Salt.
I started the tennis with Cameron W. Coleman. He never made round 2, so Isaiah took over and made round 2. And then I made round 3 of his round 2, and then he didn't make round 4 because his computer's broken. Shooting Films took over and remade round 2, and I remade round 3. And now who knows where else from there.
Ever think that we've lost control of the plot here?
We never had the control to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh.
You rat opted. Hey, Villager, where's round 5?
Oops, I laughed too hard at that. My Twitter account's gonna get banned.
Well, I don't know. I think it probably might never happen.
Now they're shadow banning people. They post a surprise Pikachu picture.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's weird. Why? I wonder why they would do that. Why would they do such a thing?
I think it's because I can't believe that Pikachu was a Trump supporter this whole time.
Oh my! I can't believe it. I'm never gonna post anything about Pikachu ever again.
You see, as we know from back in the 90s, Pokemon was anti-God. So clearly that means now that Pikachu is a symbol of the proletariat.
I'm sorry. That's too cursed for my timeline.
It's not cursed enough for my timeline.
Who dares remove Teaselbone?
I want to leave this. Man, these memes are great. Keep them coming.
Welcome to MemeCast. I'm your host, Meme.
Okay.
Do we have any more questions, or should we all die?
Ask me a question.
I feel
No
like we
one's
need to-
asked me. Oh wait, Isaiah's asking me a
It's
question.
about an
That
hour.
wasn't a serious question.
No, I
Just
considered
sexiest
it, but
wife
no.
doing
It's. I've done the calculations. It's physically impossible to suck your own dick unless your dick is at least 8 inches.
it. You're missing ribs.
Oh, I've got some good news then.
Mm. Actually, you know what? Let me grab a ruler and bend. See.
Sure to add an inch for posterity's sake.
Okay, so let me hold on, because I actually.
Sometimes you just gotta
I have an
mock your
actual ruler
tiny.
in my backpack somewhere. Hold on.
Shooting seriously?
I'm doing it.
I
I'm doing.
I
it.
stuck.
I'm doing this.
That's
in
a
the name of
bra
science.
moment. Can we get some bros in the chat here?
I stuck my dick in a cement mixer once.
Stuck your dick. I wonder how that went. Here we go. I got my trusty flexi ruler out. It's great because it's bendy and noodly, just like my dick.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
All right, so I am currently doing the calculation. If you want to deep throat yourself, you need to have a 12-inch dick. I've discovered that much.
Or maybe you just
If you
have
kinda,
to.
if you kind of want to just.
Or maybe you just don't. You just have to. You just don't have to.
Yeah.
You just have to get rid of your spine. In order to do that or something.
Yeah.
Just.
So you need, I was right. You need You need at least 8 inches in order to get good suckage.
At least get.
The more
Oh
you
my.
know. DM, why?
No.
And everybody, thanks for tuning into Love Line tonight.
Oh,
Keep those sexually themed questions coming, and Dr. Drew and I will try to keep the radio
Keep
show
these
going.
questions coming and going.
Oh. All right. Any questions?
I think we might need to wrap this up.
All right.
Hold up.
Hold on,
I got
let's-
something. Rock Doug.
Yes, that's beautiful. That's a great way to end this.
Testing the rock. Guys.
Oh, there we go. That's it. Shut it down.
All right. That's it, everyone. Oh,
Screw it all.
we'll see you next week where we have
Weeks.
3
People
hours
you've never seen
of
before.
silence.
Tune in next week where Compa, he definitely massive paws my ass.
Bye-bye. See you later.